What's up, fellow shredheads? I'm Adrian English, and that was the main solo off of my song Sinistar off of my new album, Interplanetarium, coming to you at the beginning of this year, 2011, on Shred Guy Records. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Mike McDowell and Shred Guy for the ongoing support from me, Toby Knapp, and Mike Abdow, the Trinity of Shred, and definitely all the ultra-talented musicians that are on his label, and hopefully soon to be on. As well as a super large thank you to Guitar World Magazine for giving me this opportunity to do the tune-up. So, that being said, I was asked to give just a real quick tour of my rig and a quickie on who I am. At the age of 10 years old, my older brother bought me my first Ibanez Roadstar Series 2 Strat Model electric 6-string, and I basically became really obsessed with playing nonstop. Was lucky enough to have a couple of sessions with Marty Friedman when I was really young, back in the Hawaii Hot Licks days when he was, still, I guess, in the development stages of Cacophony. A few years later, came back to Hot Licks and was blessed with getting with the teachings of Frank Polino for a good solid couple of years. At the time, the premier guitar player of the land, and still to this day, one of the best shredders out there. So hats off to you guys. Anyway, moved to the mainland, and at a young age played the clubs, entered contests and whatnot, and just kept going at it, and moved on to the RG Series 6 strings for Ibanez, and it was just only natural of sending my material out, getting to the instrumental shred thing, that it was only natural to transcend into the 7 strings. So at the current, my Ibanez Universe 7, 2 doubles and a single, Steve Vai stock, drop tune to low A for the fast interval chording. My secondary backup, which is the standard RG series, two doubles, also stock, drop tune to low A. On here, I've been asked about this sticker. That is the tribute sticker to Dimebag Darrell. God rest his soul. He will be sadly missed. He was a big influence in my later years of playing, as far as the rhythm and leads, that sort of thing. And anybody's in the heavy music, who hasn't, So again, great player, and truly missed. My third current axe, more traditional 6-string, is the Steve Vai Euphoria electric acoustic, and numbered and dated, signatured. This appears on a couple of very diverse tracks on Interplanetarium, and anybody that's heard ADD, Interplanetarium is the complete opposite. It's more commercialized in the writing, and extremely diverse, different approaches to the music coming from one artist, and definitely a way better production. I've got, live drums recorded in the studio, got a bass player, some keyboards, and great engineering. So, I've got like a small team behind me on this one, and you will definitely hear the difference. It's definitely going to sound a lot better. So as far as, the live rig, I've got my Mesa Boogie triple rectifier, 150 watts of tank beast. This thing is, anybody that's owned one, if you got rid of it, well, you're lost. But I don't know. I particularly like it. It's my crunch of choice at the moment, and has been for a while, if you got the right cabinets, and that's the key. And I did find them, and got paired up and matched up with a couple of 1960 lead Marshall 412s, traditional stack, slant, and straight. Sounds great by itself. You don't even need effects. So, moving forward to effects, I recently acquired the Fractal Audio Systems Axe-Fx Ultra. This thing also, too, is a beast. Real user-friendly. You open it up, bam, you're ready to shred till you really want to customize your tone, and then you're going, wow, dude. If you're not used to, certain presets and whatnot, and working with that, it can take a while. It's definitely, from the manual to what it is, it's a beast. So, anyway, that's my main meat and potatoes for the recording for Interplanetarium. So I have different modulations and patches where I have like a Wagner Uberschall in one setting, moving to a Freyet in the next, Powerball the next, vintage classic Marshall for that real kind of just, you know, kind of dry, grungy tone. And yeah, so the whole album is based around, you know, straight patches from that. So outside of that, last but not least, I'm not a pedal board or a pedal effects fan. I've never been. Just kind of how I was raised by teaching of the players that taught me. And, you know, I did come across the Morley Bad Horsey 2 contour pedal, and this thing is, for a wah pedal, is pretty sick. And it has a much more graphically depth control over the wah thing. I had the Crybaby wah pedal as a kid, had it for, you know, a little while, and it just wasn't my thing. I've never been a wah pedal fan. So, but surprisingly enough, I did acquire this, and it does appear on 2 or 3 strategic moments in Interplanetarium. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I own for that. And since it's in the shot, Yamaha Studio monitors for the pre-production of Interplanetarium, using Pro Tools 8.0 for the hosting system, and it's coming together well, and it should be out here pretty soon. So just in closing, thank you for tuning in, and you know, I hope this was kind of enlightening, of a real quickie on me. And thanks again to Mike McDowell's Short Guy Records and Guitar World Magazine for giving me a chance to do the tune-up. And a quick thank you to the Shred guest, Toby Knapp, Danny Joe Carter, you know, Sean Baker, and Mike Abdow for appearing. You know, they throw down some pretty sick leads on this album. Yeah, so tune in, and when it comes out, get Interplanetarium. Peace.